I just spent 100 days in Minecraft Lego, but not this Minecraft Lego. No, talking about this. It's not Lego. It's not Lego, it's Brixel. Kinda looks like it though, right? This whole world is built out of Brixel, and whoever built it didn't do a good job either, because it breaks apart. That's right, the world breaks apart. But before we begin, you guys have hit every single subscriber goal we've hit so far, and now we're going for 800k by the end of the year. And so if you're not subscribed already, why not give it a little go? But without further ado, I spent 100 days in Minecraft not Lego, and here's what happened. When I spawned in on day one, I couldn't quite believe my eyes. The blocks actually looked like Lego, they actually crumbled, and my feet actually hurt. I wonder what else will crumble. I'm talking about your house. And so I went snooping around and accidentally broke their little not Lego house. It just crumbled everywhere. The villagers didn't seem to care that much, so I just did it again. I think you would too, okay? I continued my rampage around the village and then found some bread. Look at this. Look at this bread. Look at this little Brixel flower. Look at this little Brixel torch. Look at this Brixel horse. It's not. It's a normal horse. Oh man, look at this crafting table. Oh, look at these tools. Anyway, it wasn't long before I came to realize that the animals were Lego too. Everything's Lego. It's not Lego. It's not. It's Brixel. I gotta get used to saying that. Why would you ever use doors when you can just do this? And why would you ever grow your own food when you can just do this? Oh, it's little Brixel chickens, look. Then I found some reflective coal. That's right, the coal is reflective. And that's when I realized that this is the best thing ever. Hang on, wait, what? What? Anyways, this was hilarious. Then I did a super high IQ Kalani play here and deliberately dropped down knowing I'd make it with only one heart so that I could collect some more ores, you see. Okay, how do I get out of here? I mean, how do I stay in here? Because I'm meant to be in here. Anyway, I dug myself out, almost suffocating in Brixel dirt as I did it, but eventually I got out and I had myself a little Brixel sleep. What the heck is a Brixel sleep? Day 2 rolled around and I made myself an axe. Wait, what? That's a bit lazy if you ask me. Just gonna ignore that one. I carried on exploring, not for any real reason, but just because it looked so good. I mean, yes, my PC is literally crying for mercy, but I was enjoying myself. I mean, look at this. This cave just collapsed because I wanted my torch back. That's a great feature that I definitely won't end up despising more and more as the video goes on. Foreshadowing. So then I collected some more coal and collected some more pig. It's funny because they breaks apart. Then I came across my first Brixel bag guy and realized that I'm literally holding an entire tree in my hand. Hey, I came to get some iron. Where is it? Know where any iron is? Iron? 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 Iron! I mined out all that iron and caused everything else around me to break, and I was starting to get an idea as to how easy it is for everything to go wrong. But am I going to instantly forget about it? The answer to that is yes. You bet I am. Ah, it's glorious. Look at this. I mean, just look at this for a second. I bet their little Brixel rabbit feet hurt so much jumping on all that not Lego. Because it's not Lego. This is not Lego. It's not Lego, alright? Day 4 began with eating some brown studs, otherwise known as potato. Then, upon hearing a noise, I dug down. I told you I'd instantly forget that this happens, but it's alright. I ate some potato, and then I saw what can only be described as the best looking Lego Brixel block in existence. It's reflective. And you know another thing? So is my pickaxe. I refuse to call it an iron wobber brick. I'm sorry, that's not happening. Maybe if you also textured the axe, I'd play along with your little names, but you didn't, so I won't. Ah, savage. Day 5, I was running around with a metric ton of gold in my hand and came across a village. I was going to steal everything, but then I got distracted by a nearby pillager tower. I dismantled one of them, but then ran away like a girl when the going got tough, which led me to paradise. I knew the second I saw this place I was going to build my house here. I was going to build my own Lego Brixel set here. I don't think this guy understands how skilled of a swordsman I am. My timing is impeccable. My speed impenetrable. Yeah, whatever. I decided I'd go back because I remembered I can just break down their stuff with my iron wobber brick. I said the thing. I ran away laughing hysterically, shouting things like, you crossed me, you never crossed me. Anyway, back at home, I was figuring out where my house was going to be built. Okay, so the lava is Brixel, but the axe isn't. What are you going to tell me next? That the shovel isn't made out of Brixel? Foreshadowing. Anyway, I started working on a little Brixel house. Well, it's more like a hut, to be fair, and I was having enough trouble just building a hut. I got some sand for glass and then thought I'd try some blocks, like stone blocks. Yeah, they look nice. Sure do hope there's not any little Brixel bad guys down here. I thought I'd leave that mine shaft for later and built myself a bridge so I can get back to building my hut. And then just like that, it was done. Let me just get rid of these stairs that I made. That's all right. We'll just build that bridge back again. Planted some trees to give back to the environment, but hang on, they're plastic trees. Am I giving back or taking from? Oh, wait. I don't care. When I woke up, there was a glorious view from my window and... Please do not break down my house. Ah, I'll take that. I filled my house in some more and had another look at those gold blocks. That's right. I'll just build the bridge back again. I mean, cool. But also why? Do you even understand the biceps you have to wield a sword like this? I'm pretty sure you have to be worthy. I'm going to stick it in an item frame. That's a painting. I need leather. There we are. What? Anyway, wielding these giant anime swords is hungry work, so I went out on the search for food. Oh wait, I need that torch. And I did need that torch because I was going mining, if you can call it that. I dug for a while, then looked up and could literally see the sky. The good news is that mining like this is way easier and I could find diamonds pretty fast. All I had to do was to break the bottom block and all the ores fell down. I then made myself a diamond pickaxe and got back to mining. I was straight mining. I was mining areas that would usually take hours to mine in a matter of minutes. Things were going great. And then they weren't. Completely disorientated, I rushed down only to find nothing but a bit of mutton, is that? So I was back to square one, or back to brick one, because it's all bricks all. It's bricks and stuff. So back to the hut I went, but it wasn't all bad. I didn't realize until now, but I still have my 2 blocks of gold and my gold sword. I mean, it's so bad at attacking it might actually give mobs health, but it's something. Oh, nice. Yeah, I wonder what these blocks look like. Yeah, no, they're okay. That's all right. We'll just build this bridge back again. That's fine. That's fine. Oh. At this point, I was thinking nothing could make this day worse, and then that happened. So, day 10, lol. Day 10, I was focused on rebuilding. I made myself some new tools, and no, just ignore it. Just ignore it. Right, what's the best way to get down here? I guess I'll just mine my way down. Nope. Okay. Alright, I'm pretty sure there's water down there. Yeah, that's water. No, it's not. Hang on a second. Do I break apart too? Oh my goodness. I'm a Brixel person. See, I'm fairly sure that's water right there. I thought I'd just do the smart thing now and build my way down. I then got back to mining and getting rich, and in no time, I was pretty much back to square 2. Wait, hang on a second. Wait. Hang on. Wait. Yeah. Yep, no, I spoke too soon. You never want to see you were killed by a slime in the chat. That's a new low for me. Thankfully, the creeper finished them off. I had lost most of the good stuff that I'd mined in the lava though. But it's all good. I found some more diamonds and made myself a reflective chest plate. It's not reflective. It's not reflective. Why is it not reflective? Then on day 16, I started work on a giant staircase. I thought I might as well make one since it's so easy to mine stuff now that I live in this Brixel world. And at the end of day 16, I had a staircase to the bottom of the world and barely broke a sweat doing it. It's not perfect, but I don't think you expected that from me. So I put some stairs on it and it's kind of turning into a mob spawner. I'm sorry, the ores are reflective. The ores are reflective. I mean, if you haven't liked this video yet, I'm not sure what else I can do for you. Well, what do you want? They reflect. Anyway, staircase is done, so I thought, how can I make this even cooler? Lava. That's how. Look at this. Plus, it stopped the mob spawning. Yep, that makes sense. Then I wondered if the lapis blocks were Brixel because they're cheap. I can make a ton of them, but they aren't. They do glow though, so I will let them off. Day 19, I forgot to hit record, so I'll get you up to speed. I made a diamond wubber sword. A diamond sword. I'm just making it up myself now. It doesn't even exist. A diamond sword and also grew some more plastic trees. You're now up to speed. And next, I needed to make a farm because I'm going hungry and I can't keep stealing from villagers. So, okay, so you make a Brixel hoe, but not a shovel or an axe. That is just bizarre. That is absolutely void of all logic. Then I accidentally found a mine which led to a mine shaft, but I almost died. I'm not gonna lie, I almost died multiple times. There were a few times I almost died down there, and so... Okay, you're forgiven for the axe and the shovel. That's a Brixel moon. Day 20, I made some bone meal and grew some wheat, which means now I can go and lure some unsuspecting cows to come back to mine and boom, farm. Yep, it was all coming together, but not as fast as I would like. So I left in search of villagers. I thought this was Lego water for a second, but it was just ice. And in this position of vulnerability, the pillagers pounced, but I escaped and I did some pillaging of my own. But it turned out this village was incredibly poor and had nothing to offer. I did find a good building block though. It's snow. Look at that. Which one shall I pick? The child, that was easy, get out. Day 21, I came across the plastic forest fire, but to be honest, I was more focused on this tree. What? All this walking wasn't doing it for me, so I decided to make a horse do it instead. Introducing Maximus. Just came up with that name now. I never called him that during the recording, but we're going to pretend like I did. Me and Maximus, we went around stealing everything, son. Or at least we would have, if there was anything to steal. I was just looking for wheat, not even anything that special. I even searched an abandoned igloo, which pretty much sums up how desperate I was. Anyway, we made it back, and the next day I accepted the fact that I was poor for now, and focused on some more important tasks, like filling in this giant void outside my house that keeps collapsing. There we are, you see? I then began collecting some materials to begin my Brixel house. I spent a few days smelting stone for stone bricks, and on day 27, I found where I was going to build my house. That's alright, I just fill that in. Oops, misplaced that block. That's alright, just fill that in again, keep it together. And just as I began laying the foundations, I was visited again by the pillagers, but I told them I don't have time to play right now, I've got to build my house. You know that thing that you don't have anymore? And then I laughed hysterically in their faces again. I planted some trees to fill in the empty spaces, mistook this horse that looks nothing like Maximus for Maximus, and fed my cows. I then continued building my house, being as careful as possible not to misclick, because when we misclick, things like this happen, and we don't like things like this. We really don't like things like this. But things like this happened a lot more than I would have liked, but that's the price you pay for living in a Brixel world where even the redstone is Brixel, but the shovel and axes aren't for some reason. Day 32 and my house was starting to take shape. I have a floor and a staircase. It was quite annoying though. Anytime I needed something, I had to go all the way back to the hut, and I found myself constantly forgetting stuff and therefore constantly making this trip, but it's getting there. It's getting there. I did develop a strong fear of misclicking though, in case my whole building fell down once I destroyed the block. You could say I have separation anxiety. Get it? Because the blocks separate. Anyways, I made a chimney. Yeah, I made a chimney. It looked pretty good. It looked even better with the iron below it, but I'm not rich enough for that kind of interior yet, and probably ever. I even put a campfire at the top to make it look like I had smoke coming out of it, and yes, this is my application for Hermitcraft. What more do I need to prove? I'm ready. I know pretty much everything there is to know about building. Then I went to collect some more snow because I remembered the snow blocks looked pretty good, so I thought I'd use them for my ceiling. This guy's got separation anxiety too. I finished off the floor, or the ceiling, depending on your position. And yeah, it was a win. I then used normal snow as like a carpet type deal, but it started acting weird. I'm not entirely sure what that's about. I finished off my balcony and then got some epic shots of this stack of iron. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Then pan it off to the sunset. Oh, it's perfect. Day 40 and my house was pretty much done. I destroyed the snow carpet because it was glitching out. I then made a fireplace, and all I need now was some friends, or enemies. Whichever comes first, I just needed them, because all good Lego sets have multiple characters. You see, like this one, we have a sheep. We'll call him Charlie. We have a villager, if you can call it that. We'll call him, we don't have to call them names, but we go the extra mile on this channel, so Charlie 2. Let's see here. We have, we're just gonna skip that one. That's not even a thing. And we have 7 bees, all called Charlie. So you see my point? Anyway, I spent all of day 41 collecting food because my farm sucks and doesn't produce enough. Then came our first character. We'll call him Charlie. Anyway, about a 2-minute walk through the woods from the house was a small village with cows and wheat, and so I stole all of it. Then I had an idea. I can make an iron farm with these villagers and have an endless supply of reflective iron blocks. It was genius. I made a path straight to the village from my house so that I could boat the villagers over, and started work on the iron farm. Basically how it works is that you get 5 villagers in a contained area. After the 5th one spawns, so do iron golems. But the iron golem dies in lava, dropping his iron into the chest for me. Then the game goes, oh wait, those villagers, they don't have an iron golem anymore. Spawn them another one. Then they spawn him, he dies, rinse and repeat. You get the idea. All I had to do now was make a big enough scene at the village until one of them agreed to come with me, and off we went. I came back to get another one. I said, what? Looks like you don't have a house anymore. No, what? Hey, lucky you, because as it happens, I've got you one. No, not you. No, not... Ugh, kids, am I right? Shake my head. Anyways, have fun. So yeah, now that's pretty much it. We've got 2 villagers in there. They can't get out, and we just need to keep feeding them until we have 5. Where's the other one? There you are. This creeper gave me a kiss, and then I almost messed everything up massively, but it's okay. I recovered and got him back in. Ha! You thought you'd escape? That's hilarious. It wasn't hilarious when you did escape, though. So then I continued mining underneath, so the iron golem would spawn in the spawner. Oh no. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame about what happened to your house. What happened to your house? Oh, that's... Oh. Oh no, look, it's happening again, look. Oh, that's so weird. So weird how it's just crumbling away like that. Well, look, if you ever need anywhere to stay, just let me know. Man, I'm a good person. I'm like Robin Hood. Oh wait, no, he steals from the rich to feed the poor. I steal from the poor to feed me and villagers when it's in my interest too. So yeah, I'm kind of Kind of completely not like Robin Hood. Look at this path, though. Look at this path. You know what would look great next to this path? Some of those giant trees. Tell me I'm wrong. That's it. Good little villagers. That's it. Good little iron golem. There it is. Now, my big trees were starting to grow, but they weren't growing the ones that look as good. So I kept chopping them down and collecting more saplings and trapping foxes in water pits. Now, day 51, it didn't record, but something funny happened. So I'll just reenact it for you. So basically, I was filling in this thing below the iron farm, and I misclicked a block and broke it, and the whole thing broke. And I was like, oh no, oh no, it looks like I'm going to have to rebuild it again. Oh, and I trapped another fox as well. And my trees are coming along nicely now, so I decided to start my own village. Yeah, the village is going to be called The Final Destination, because once you're in, you never leave. Yay, the iron farm's working. Yay. Meanwhile, at the other village, destruction had left them with no choice other than to come with me, and a wise choice it was. But when we arrived, he just wanted to go straight back, so I guess I actually just kidnapped him, and he never wanted to leave. Regardless, this place is called The Final Destination for a reason, buddy. You can't just leave when you like. I mean, you can try, but it'll never work. He'll be back. He'll be back. And sure enough, the following morning, he came running back. Well done. Well done. When I went back to get another one, there was already a guy waiting for me. I couldn't believe it. He wants to be a part of my Lego set. Oh, wait, no, he's running away. But it was too late. He showed a slight bit of interest, and that's all I needed. But from here on, the villagers started acting a bit weird. They went off for hours at a time into the woods, even during the nights. And so I saw no other option than to make a wall surrounding the property to keep them contained. So that's what I did. They still tried their best to escape. Ultimately, it was futile, and they knew it. Eventually, I reached the river. I didn't want to build a wall over the river, so I just left a sign explaining things very clearly. Brilliant. I left one on the other side too, but I ran out of characters, so I just cut to the point at the end. So I continued to work on the village, chopping down trees that didn't look good and building more villager houses, and oops, accidentally. Excuse me, what do you think you're doing in here? And what do you think you're doing in here? Actually, that's good, I need food. Villager houses were coming along nicely, and the trees were too, but still, they weren't grateful for it. They still tried to escape every night. When will they learn? Hang on a second. What? The dude's got every block in the game in his composter. Yay, more food. Then I replaced all the oak trees with spruce trees. Man, foxes love getting themselves trapped. I bet they feel well stupid. Anyway, then I realised that I haven't seen the villagers for a while, and they were nowhere to be seen, so I took the horse out and went searching, but couldn't see them anywhere inside the walls. But then one of them returned to his workstation, so I thought I'd camp out on the top of the house and watch the other one come home so that I can see where they're escaping from. But I waited, and I waited, and he never returned. And I thought I made it pretty clear. Yay, more food. Now you wouldn't leave me, would you? Ah, he saw me. Now, the trees aren't perfect. You see this one? It's not very good. That one could go. But there are more important things to do right now, like transfer these cows from the old house to the new one, because I still don't have a consistent supply of food. And we're on day 67. So I also made a wheat farm and protected my villagers, or villager. When will he come back? But I still carried on building their village like a fool. I'm pretty sure the other guy dipped too. I haven't seen him for a while. Oh, wait, no, he's here. He's just chilling out in the forest. Just chilling out, aren't you? That's cool. Right, I'll see you later then. I wasn't going to stand for this though. I was going to have more than one villager. So I rebuilt the path and... oh no, what's happening to your house? This is actually a safety issue, you realise? You can't live like this. You can't live like this. But he did want to live like this because he headed straight back as soon as he got out of the boat. But it wasn't a big deal. I mean, what's he going to do? Jump the wall? Don't think so. Wait, what? Oh. Anyway, I got him into a temporary breeding chamber. It's weird when I say that out loud. I don't know what else to call it though. Come on. Come on, get in. There's nothing left for you here. There's literally nothing. There we are. Easy. I'll just put a little trapdoor on the top and we're done. Alright, I'll just put a little trapdoor on the side and we're done. I then filled it with beds and got back to decorating the village. Then I tried the composter and I can say without a doubt it's the worst feature in the game and is totally not worth the reward, which by the way is one single bone meal. I managed to get 2. Alright, there's enough for everyone to go around. There's actually not. Then I made a few guards to protect my village. I made the iron golems from the iron golems. Think about that for a second. Day 73, I told everyone, alright, look, I'm sick of this. I'm going to steal some wheat. It's taken way too long to grow. I needed wheat to make bread to feed the villagers, and so me and Maximus set out on a pillaging spree. Whoops. The first village we found had just what I was looking for, so we took it all and, for some reason, put the villagers into boats. Can't really remember why I did this. Could have just been boredom. Either way, we took everything, said thanks, and hit up the next spot. I had to break this. I just had to. We searched and searched and eventually found a village in the middle of the forest, but they didn't have what I needed, and so, yeah, I destroyed everything. It's not even out of anger, it's just fun to do this and watch stuff crumble. Say goodbye to all of your roofs. I then found this guy in a trough, and I just thought it'd be funny to trap him in there, and I think you'll agree, I was right. But I'm not mean. I'm not mean. I gave him a way out, you see. If he survives. See, I knew you would. Now you run along, little guy. Maximus and I made it back and fed all of those hungry mouths with plastic bread, and then I worked on fencing off the village, since the villagers seemed to be escaping despite the giant wall. Then I finished off some more homes. Yeah, that block's staying there now. I don't want to break anything. Then I added a new character to the set or whatever. Let's just call him Pumpkin Face. Please no. Please no. Anyway, it was taking shape. I started making a bit at the end for the farmers to do a bit of farming, and yeah, no, that's enough for today. But when I got back, things didn't go much better. But on the bright side, we've got a villager family going on now. So I finished off fencing the area and went around checking that there's nowhere that they could escape from, and it looked pretty good. I just needed this tree to grow, and then there's no way they can get out. I gave my one bone meal a lucky blow, and it did nothing. So I thought I'd just wait it out. Alright, I'll get some bones then. I should probably light up my house a bit better. Okay, after a night of trying to collect bones, I now have a total of 3 bone meal. Lucky blow. Nope. 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 Tell you what, I'll just do this. And then, I let them free. Well, free is probably the wrong word, but they've got a little bit more space now. This guy still wanted to leave back to his old village, and so I went there to destroy his workstation, but it wasn't there, and neither were any villagers. Well, I could hear one, but I couldn't see him. I even checked down in this mine, but he wasn't there. But then I went into this house, and he was camouflaging into the wall, probably hoping I didn't see him, but I assured him I wasn't here to take him. I wished him all the best living a life on his own, and gave him all I could afford to give him. Then I stuck a bell in the village, and rang it to see if they'd go in their homes, and yeah, they did. I then made a few more golems, and carried on building the farming area. I made a little archway, which was way harder than it looked. And now we have so many villagers here, I don't even know where most of them came from, since I stopped feeding them once it was no longer in my interest to, so yeah, no idea. I then put some rocks and more texture in there because I'm not stingy with my bricks all set. I even made some water fountains, look. Look at this. Did he just take my bone meal? Does he have any idea how hard I worked to get that one bone meal? Why is that a thing? Anyway, so then I finished off the little farming area, and we're basically done. Rough night. Then I found a wandering trader, but as usual had nothing of value, so I settled for some leads. It sucks for him that this is just such a great way of getting leads. What is that? Yeah, I'm going to try and get that image out of my head now. Hey, it's getting dark. Which house are you going to choose? Oh, this one? No? Alright. Oh, okay, so you are. No, you're not. Okay. Are you? No. What are we doing here? What's wrong with this house? Get in the house. Thank you. Day 94, this guy just wanted to get back to his workstation so bad. He's obsessed with it. It's all he thinks about, even though I broke it. So I thought, you know what? If this guy wants to leave so badly, so be it. He can see what's left of his old village if he wants to. I even broke down the wall to let him out. I even went with him by his side through the forest, which took forever. I wish you'd just use my path. I've got a path. Go straight there. Nah, suit yourself. So I got to the village 10 seconds later and waited for him. There he is. And then he got to the village and went, oh right, my workstation's destroyed, and turned back to a normal villager. What a pointless trip this was. Well, at least you have each other. But then I thought, nah, you know what? You don't just get to pick and choose your villagers, and so I destroyed everything. Yeah, even their beds. And then he was like, yeah, nah, I think I'll come back actually, and then just left the other guy on his own, which was pretty savage. So off we went into the night, making our return to the village because now he's decided that he prefers the other one. Oh no, run for your life, oh no. And then he just died. Well, there's probably a lesson in there somewhere. After that, I felt pretty confident that no other villagers would want to leave, and so I let the gates open, and none of them did leave. Okay, I spoke too soon. This one goes out to all of those iron golems who died in the iron farm. You will be remembered. Briefly, and then I'll forget about it like most things.
You know I'd only let you down. I say you don't know what you're doing. I wonder why you come around when you see this storm is brewing.
What if my entire floor was made out of emerald blocks and the whole thing was reflective? And as soon as I had that idea, I knew I had to. So I got to work planting those big trees and chopping them down for sticks to trade with the villagers. But day 100 was creeping up and I was beginning to realize that this was a pretty big goal to have this close to the end. So I thought, well, what else can I do to end this 100 days with a bang? Oh, I know. How about a bang? That's right, like all good Lego sets, eventually, you've got to pack them away. So I spent the night farming gunpowder, and in the morning, I had a total of 3 TNT. 3 TNT. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. So I went searching for more, but then I thought, maybe 3 will do it. Yeah, 3 didn't do it. So then I just borrowed some TNT from another Lego set that I had, and this was definitely enough. I ran out shouting, "Mum says we gotta pack it up now," and watch the glorious destruction unfold. Was it worth it? Yeah, it was worth it. I have absolutely no regrets. It looked awesome, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Oh, it just looked so good. I should have just done 100 days of blowing things up. Anyway, day 100 was here, and I had my very own Brixel Lego set. I call it Kalanian Prisoners. Friends. Big shout out to Wubberbrick for making this awesome pack. No hard feelings about the shovel and the axe. If you want to try it yourself, links are in the description. Have fun destroying your graphics card, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.